What is going on? Good afternoon, good morning, and good night, wherever you are in the world. My name's Stroob. I'm coming at you here with a little video about a trip that I just went on to this place, South Korea. I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about my trip and a little bit about a prank that happened to me and my friend, and a little bit at the end as well about why I won't be going back to Korea. More on that later. If you want to skip to those different sections, you can check the description. So for the trip, we started off in Seoul. We had 3 days in Seoul, then 2 days in Daegu, and then 3 more days in Busan. So the first day we spent in Seoul, Saturday afternoon, we sort of wandered up to the big palace there. I've forgotten the name of it. I'm a terrible tourist. There was huge protests going on, as you can see over here. There was like loads of Korean flags and this pretty funny cartoon of Trump being a Nazi. It's pretty funny. Apparently only 0.1% of Koreans support Trump, so we enjoyed that statistic. Here's some pictures of the palace, and here's me on some nice street in a Hamburg village. This is a picture of my friend with some UV face lotion on inside of a bowling alley. It's absolutely hilarious. We had a day trip to the DMZ that was amazing. Actually, we went all around the sort of borders between South Korea and North Korea. We got to see like this old train, got to see a bit of North Korea in the distance. We went to like a train station which supposedly is eventually going to have a train that runs to Pyongyang. After Seoul, we took the train down to Daegu on a Tuesday because we were interested in going to watch Daegu FC play. They had an Asian Champions League game against Hiroshima from Japan, so we went to watch that game. It was pretty interesting. After that, we went down to Busan, and here's a few pictures in the Gamcheon Cultural Village. It's just like a sort of hillside village they have where all the houses are loads of different colors. Me sitting on a log. When we were in Busan, we also went to a horse racing track, which is interesting because it's totally different to the way horse racing is in the UK. In the UK, all the people that go to the horse races are there for the fun, for the drinks and the laughs. But here, not really any of that. There's loads of people, as you can see here, just sort of sat down, you know, like researching the bets. It wasn't quite what we were hoping for, but here's a video of us trying to win a bet.
He's got it. He's got it.
So,
oh no!
In this video, as you can see up here, that horse that's kind of, you can probably see it now, is kind of in the lead. That was our horse.
I can't believe it. 7.
So there you go. That's the trick. Now, let's go on to the prank. So to quickly set the scene, we had just got off the train. We're walking from the train station to the metro station to go to our hotel with our bags, just minding our own business.
Wait.
He dropped his bag.
Oh.
He droped his bag.
Oh, no.
It's his bag.
Oh, my bag. My bag. This is my piece.
Oh, I thought it was this way.
My piece.
Sorry, I thought it was his. What a stupid... Like, I saw him drop his bag and I just believed him because, yeah, whatever.
What?
Sorry. I thought it was his.
You, my bag is still.
Before he said this, I thought that was it. All right, sorry, here's your bag and we'll just go now. But then he starts this, oh, you stole my bag stuff. No.
It fell.
We thought it was the guy. He's running. We thought I was trying to give it to
We
him.
thought it's his bag.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
still know?
No. No. Look at my face. I'm literally getting a bit scared. Like, what's this guy? He's gonna call the police or what?
Why the bag down?
It fell on the floor.
It fell.
A floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then.
Really?
Really.
Yeah, really.
I was just like I'm just trying to persuade him now. Like, we thought it's him because he was running.
He was running. We
So I was trying to give
thought
it to him.
it was his. So we was trying to give it back. You understand?
Oh.
If I have this bag, I want to run. I cannot. His subtitles are so broken. I run away with your bag.
Okay. Just no steal.
No. No, really. Right, so that happened, and then after the cut, he started talking about the police. That was when we started being like, whoa, no, mate, no.
We prank video story. Similar ways.
They cut it there because I swore. I said, you motherfuckers.
I can't believe it.
You guys are so good at
The police was like, you still? No. We're just like the innocent foreigners.
Good, thank you. This camera, hands up, you okay? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Well, my favorite part about this video is my mate. When they tell us to wave to the cameras, I spot. Look at me. Look at my face. I spot the camera immediately. Watch my mate.
Okay, thank you.
Look at blind man.
Okay, thank
Look
you.
at blind
Thank you,
man
thank you.
just waving into the
Good
distance.
Trevor.
Ah. So that happened. That was pretty funny, to be fair. But another thing happened in Daegu. I'll start to get to sort of the reason why I won't go back to Korea now. Another thing that happened in Daegu was every single nightclub, almost every bar, doesn't allow any kind of foreigner in. Not just white guys. I'm not being like they're racist against the whites. Every single nightclub was just like Koreans only, Koreans only, Koreans only. And I can kind of like it's. You can say, yeah, that's racist, but like, to me, the reason is not because they want to exclude foreigners. I just think they want to isolate Koreans. That's what they want to do. And I feel like Koreans are more likely to go on a night out to a nightclub if they are sure that it's going to be only Koreans. But it's just not cool. Like, is it like we went to a bar before, we had a few drinks, we're feeling good, then we're like walking around like trying to go to the nightclubs, and they're all like Koreans only, like move along sort of thing. We're like, but why? Like, it feels shit when it happens to you. Like, yeah, I'm pretty privileged as a human being. This is the first time I've ever been told I'm not allowed to do something because of like where I'm from or whatever. And it does feel pretty shit. I'll be honest. But what can you do? That was just Daegu, to be fair. In Seoul and in Busan, we never had that at all. But in Korea, they are very, very proud to be Korean. Very proud. I think more proud than any nation I've ever been to before. If you go to Korea, you look at the big screens in a bar or anywhere, it's playing Heung-min Son highlights, the football player, Heung-min Son. They're playing his highlights. They're playing every single Tottenham game where he scored a good goal. They were even playing World Cup highlights from the year 2002, which was the year that South Korea made it to the semi-finals. But the whole tone that I felt when I was there was that they love Korea and they love being Korean so much that it kind of puts them on a bit of a pedestal above the other nationalities. This is just what I feel. I'm like, there's going to be people who are like, you're wrong. You know, you're only in Korea 10 days. You just got like a bad experience or whatever. And here's another reason why I won't be going back to Korea. We were in this fish market, and we wanted to sort of try some sort of local delicacies. We got crab, octopus, sea cucumber, sea worm, and some kind of fish. We first took the crab and the octopus up in a bucket. And here's a little video of her getting the octopus out of the tank, as you can see here right now. So there it is. It's obviously quite a big octopus. It actually ended up costing us about £20, $30 US for that octopus. We go upstairs. Basically, you buy all the fish alive, which is pretty mental, and then they kill them. What else do you think they were going to do? They kill them, and then they take them upstairs, and then that's where they cook them and you eat them. So we're upstairs. We were waiting quite a while. We got the cucumber, we got the sea worm, and eventually we also got the crab and we got the fish. But the octopus was taking a really long time. We were sort of googling like, how long does octopus take? And eventually we were like, this is taking really long. Something's gone wrong. So I went to ask the guy, like, octopus, like, where's our octopus? And he didn't really understand. So I translated the word octopus. I was in Korea 10 days. I didn't know the Korean for octopus. I'm sorry. So I translated an octopus and I said, like, where's our octopus that we brought up? And he was like, no, you didn't bring our octopus up. And we were like, we did. We're not trying to scam you with a free octopus. We brought an octopus up, man. Where's the octopus gone? And they were like, and then like for the first sort of 5 minutes, they were just like, no, you didn't bring an octopus up. Stop trying to scam us of an octopus. And eventually we had to show them that video that I just showed you of the woman putting the octopus from the tank into the same bucket that the crab was. And eventually they believed us, and he went to his own tank upstairs, which had an octopus in it. But the octopus he got out was like literally like a miniature little octopus. And I was like, no, come on, look at the octopus here. Like, you can't do us like that. It's not our fault that the octopus is no longer there. And theories upon why that octopus was not there is, in my opinion, that it had escaped the bucket. It had like wriggled its way out of the bucket and it just slipped through. You know, they can sort of squeeze through miniature holes. I reckon it had slipped through the cracks and made it out back. The sea was right there, so I actually reckon that that octopus is literally living right now. It's living in the sea somewhere. So in a way, we saved an octopus. But anyway, he's like, okay, okay. So he goes down and he gets an octopus, which to be honest was probably a little bit bigger than ours. And he came to show us, and he was like, okay, and I went okay. And then he got angry at me for saying only okay. I didn't say like, oh wow, like super big octopus, thank you. He said to me okay, so I said yeah, that's okay. Like he asked me okay, and I said yes, okay. And then he got angry because I didn't like hype up his big octopus. So then he cooks it, it comes, and by this time it's already about like 9:50 or something. And he drops the octopus on a table and he goes, "We close 10 minutes." I'm like, "Fuck, man, it's not our fault." It's like this is he's angry at us. He's just in a bad mood. It's like I feel bad for him because like he didn't lose it on purpose, but neither did we, and it's nobody's fault. So he goes, closes in 10 minutes. And then my friend tries the octopus. He just hates it. He just hates the octopus. Look how much octopus there is. Look at that octopus. It was huge. There was so much of it. And he goes, "We closed 10 minutes." And I'm there like, also, do you know how hard it is to eat octopus with fucking chopsticks? The slippery little fuckers. Trying to eat these, trying to like shaking like he's gonna kick me out, trying to finish the octopus. It was so chewy as well, like it was like boiled, I swear not even properly cooked through. They were just trying to get it on our table and get us out. And I was trying to like get this octopus in my mouth, and then the woman who was there, who was also angry at us, she comes over and she's like, "Well, I helped you get that octopus, so I'm taking," and she starts using her fingers, just starts coming over and nibbling on it, like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm trying to finish it. My mate's like, "I'm not having any more of that." So I have to finish the whole plate by myself. It got to the point where my jaw was in so much agony that I just started swallowing it. I just started putting it in my mouth and just going, I'm like trying really hard to like be like, "Oh yeah, like thank God for this octopus." And we're still like, he's still like coming over going, "Oh, come on, hurry up." And eventually I finally like basically finished the octopus. And like, I don't know if you've ever had a poo in the morning after eating an octopus, but it is not pretty. My stomach was in a bad way. And yeah, I just get the whole feeling, this feeling like maybe I was just being paranoid because of the first few things that happened or whatever, or sort of stuff I'd heard. But I just had this feeling that we weren't really like on the same level as the locals. I sort of felt like we were sort of like their guests, and you should be honored to be here, and like, you know, you're not as good as the Koreans or whatever. I'm probably wrong. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this. I'm probably not going to get any hate because nobody's going to watch it. But if I do, I'm sorry. It's just how I felt when I was there. Been to a lot of Asian countries, and I do feel like the hospitality in Korea is lacking a bit compared to the other Asian countries. They may have had foreigners too long, or maybe it's something to do with how the American military has been there for a really long time. I don't know. I did enjoy Korea. I had a good time there. I think I would enjoy other countries more. But thank you to all the Koreans who were nice to us while we were there. There were a lot of nice Koreans there. There were also quite a lot of not so nice Koreans. Thank you to the Similar Boys who pranked us. Thanks to my mate for coming with me. I don't know if you guys came here from the Similar Boys video, if there's any Koreans here. If I said anything you didn't like, sorry about that, it's just how I feel. If you do feel like looking at all my other videos, it's mostly just gaming stuff, but I try. Okay, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching it. If you made it all the way to the end, you are a boy. Peace.